YouTube, it is Andy, and we are back for another Sisters in the City episode, part 6. Yes, part 6. So, as I'm going to show Evelyn here, she's just got back from work, as you've seen in the last episode. She had been texting her parents, they didn't know where her sister was, and all this stuff. And she came home from work, and she seen someone over here looking at the board, checking the mail, and she had walked in this apartment. Well, now she's out here, she's on the trash. Her sister had changed her hair and stuff, but it's been enough, she's seen her and stuff like this, so she's gonna come up, and she's like, London, like, what's going on? And, she's, of course, she's like, what are you doing? Why are you here in the city? And this, of course, you'll probably know from the cast. This is her boyfriend, Miles. So she's going to, she's like, I'm here with my boyfriend. So she's going to go give him an introduction. And, of course, she's just, she's very nice. So no matter what, she's like, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. Well, oh, he left, okay. So, she's like, so she's gonna feel really bad, but she's gonna kinda yell at her. She's like, where have you been? Like, why haven't you called or text mom or dad? Like, they're worried sick about you. Like, you're supposed to be in Windenburg, and here you are in the city. She's like, would you chill? Like, I'm with my boyfriend. Like, I already texted them, and all this stuff. She's like, okay. She's like, I text them. I let them know. Oh, no, she didn't tell them she was in the city. She goes, she apologized. She goes, what? She goes, why haven't you told them, like, what's going on? Just text them. Just let them know you're okay. Something. Just go. Like, you are 17. Like, you can't just up and go. Like, you're supposed to be in Windenburg. She goes, relax. I told them that I was at my friend Sophia's, which Sophia's in Windenburg. She's like, this doesn't look like Sophia's house. Like, I don't remember her being in an apartment. She goes, they don't know that. I always go to Sophia's house. And she's like, I'm not living with my boyfriend, okay? She goes, what? She goes, look. Sis, I'm pregnant. She goes, you're 17. She goes, yeah, it just kind of happened, okay? I came over to my boyfriend's house, and she goes, oh, well, a couple weeks ago, and like a month ago, and, things happen, okay? Like, I'm not perfect like you, like, that's always, she's like, she throws that, she's like, oh, see what's happening, what? Anyways, hold on. Not go with that. She's like, I'm not perfect like you, Evelyn. I can't be the perfect child. Like, things happen, okay? Like, I slept with my boyfriend. Like, he's my boyfriend, but I'm pregnant, and I'm living with him. He's gonna take care of it, and I'm not gonna go to mom and dad who may like want to kill it or give up for adoption. Like, this is my child, and me and Miles are gonna be together forever, and all that. She's like, really, you're gonna be that naive, London? Come on. So she's like, she's like, just let me be. She goes, you have to go see mom and dad. Like, I'll go with you, whatever, but you have to go see him. You have to tell him, like, you need to go to the doctors. You need to have an appointment. Because, I'm sure you're probably not taking, like, all the vitamins and stuff. She goes, would you stop? Like, being so, like, she goes, I'm just trying to help you, okay? And she's like, she's like, I know when, she's like, you can't just move out. She goes, I can be emancipated. Like, I'm 17. I'm almost 18. I'm almost an adult. Like, just, she's like, look, okay, I live right here. Like, it gets just back and forth. They're very confusing. She's like, because of course she loves, like, Evelyn loves her sister. She loves her sister with all her heart. She wants her safe. But, I mean, oh, hold up. Okay, so, Melody was promoted to freelance article writer. She would now make an additional $6 for 32. Okay, there you go. So Melody got promoted. So, oh, and it froze on me. Come on. Okay, so she's like exhausted. She's like, okay, she's just going straight to bed. But Evelyn loves her sister, and why she yells and like she regrets it. Like, see, I think she got this tense mood where it's like, instant regret from performing a mean interaction, mean social. Ever wish you could take back what you just said? These are one of those moments. So it's like she yells at her sister, but because like just her personality, she just instantly regrets it. It's like she yells at her sister, because she's got like all this, because she's getting these texts from her parents, like, I don't know where she's at, blah blah blah. She like, cause her sister, like I said, said, oh, okay, I was sick, and what it was, she had morning sickness, and she ended up going to her boyfriend's house, and she went to take a test, but she told her parents that she was feeling sick. So they let her stay home. She called her boyfriend once they left and all this stuff. After a couple hours, she came over here and stayed with him, ended up not going home. So Evelyn, she had been in the apartment, so Evelyn hadn't seen her until she got home today. And, when now it's a weekend. But, Evelyn, she'll yell at her. It's like she sees her. She's like, London, like, how could you do this? Like, our parents are worried sick, blah, 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 blah. Like, how could you just go and, have them worrying and all this stuff? Like, you're 17. Like, you're supposed to be at home. Like, they're still, under your care, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, would you, like, chill? Like, chill, Evelyn. Like, I'm not as perfect as you. Like, oh, no. I'm getting this all mixed up. So, she... because her parents are texting her, she's like pipped up, she's at work and all that stuff, she don't know what to do. So then when she finally sees her, she just kind of snaps. That's it. She snaps. She's like, London, like, is that? And then she's like, what? And she's like, oh, hey, Evelyn. And she's like, why haven't you texted mom and dad are worried sick, like, making them stress out, and like, you're 17, you need to, listen to them, blah, 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 like, they shouldn't be, like, having to chase after you and stuff, like, you need to go see them. And she's like, chill out, like, I already texted them, I told them I'm at Sophia's house, and she's like, Sophia, she's in Windenburg, not in the city, as far as I knew. She goes, yeah, so what, like, I always go to her house, they won't question it, it's fine, it's whatever. And she's like, what is with you and this attitude and all this stuff? She's like, yelling at her, she's like, stop, like, I'm just gonna go to my apartment, like, I'm not gonna just sit here and listen to you, like, yell at me. And so she's like, goes to the apartment, and she's like, she comes out, she goes, look, I'm sorry, okay? Like, well, Lyric even told her, she's like, hey, like, chill out, she is your sister, maybe she doesn't need a parent, that's why she's not at home. If she's at home, okay, then she'll, if she wanted a parent, she would just go home. Maybe she needs a sister, like, she knows you live in the city. She goes, yeah, so she thinks about it, so she goes and knocks, like, look, I'm sorry, okay? Like, she has this instant, like, regret, and she's like, I'm sorry, I know, like, I shouldn't have said that, blah, 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 like, you're my little sister, pain in the butt, whatever. But she has this regret of yelling at her. She goes, she knows she should have just talked to her. And so they went and they chit-chatted. And that's when she told her, she's like, what, you're 17? She goes, not this again. She goes, well, you are 17. And she goes, look, me and Miles are living together now. Like, I'll tell mom and dad, whatever, but they're not in control of it. Like, it's my child. What I do with my child, whatever. Like, I'm not killing my child. Put it up for adoption. This is my child. I'm going to take care of my child. She goes, and he's okay with that. Actually, I'm gonna go over we're gonna go see London. She's like, this is my child, blah 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 blah. This is my Miles's child. And whatever, she goes, and that's what he wants. And she goes, yeah, like, he's gonna take care of me, like, we have jobs, we'll go to school, like, no, it's gonna be fine. She goes, you think you can handle, like, all of that? And she's like, you know, like, she goes, I'm not perfect like you. Like, it happened, okay? Like, whatever, it happened. And, hold on. She's like, you know, it happened, okay? Like, whatever. You know, I got pregnant. It happens. I'm 17. I can do this. Whatever. You know, I'm not. She's like, watching. What do you do? But like, yes, okay, but it's not that simple. She goes, I never said it was. I know it's hard. She goes, it's just like, I guess it doesn't really make sense. But she's like, you know, I can take care of myself. Like, I know it's not easy, but like, I'm gonna do it. And she's kind of stubborn on that aspect. Is like, London can be quite stubborn, and you tell her not that she can't do something, she's gonna do it that much more. So, oh, she's supposed to be at work. Okay, yeah. See, she has a part-time job. So, she is in her second trimester in 11 hours. Go to work. So, such grateful memories. Okay. So, this is their apartment that, like, you know, she just came in. Because, actually, Babs was living here first, but she, moved out. Her lease was up. So, Miles got it. He wanted to move away from his foster parents. He just, yeah, so, he, you know, they got boxes around. And, you know, this box on the TV. This is like all of London stuff, like her backpack and books and all that, her clothes, her makeup and stuff. It's just kind of, you know, on boxes and all this stuff. So, but, oh, there's Evelyn. But, so we'll kind of probably play back and forth. This will be the third day and, like, when we see the baby. But, and this is Miles. So, you know, Miles just, you know, that teenage boy, but he's not a big fan of kids. He hates children and he's bro. But, you know, he's that sports dude and all this stuff. I don't know, he's not so happy, you know, with stored inspired design. Okay. But he loves London and might make it work. I don't know. They may not work out. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But, he's working and all this stuff and still going to school, so. But, I was saying about London being stubborn. So, London's just stubborn. If you tell her not to do something, like, she's gonna choose that much more to do it. If that makes sense. Like, you tell her, you know, you can't do this, whatever, and everyone's not telling her she can't, like, raise a child. She just wants her, hey, Lyric, she just wants her to see, hey, you know, like, it's not as easy as you may think, you know, like, there's plenty of teen moms who do it and do it very well, you know, the wonderful teen moms, but, like, you can't just, you know, who's fighting? Because Melody's supposed to be asleep. I am quite concerned. Well, why are you girls fighting? Maybe she's just mad at her sister and she's just kind of... Maybe! No, you know what it is? She's like yelling at her parent, like, she's fine, okay, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you know, you need to go see mom and dad, like, blah, 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 blah.
Dag.
She's like, sis, what is going on? So she's going to complain angrily.
Ball.
She's like, you need to go see mom and dad. Like, you need to tell them what's going on. And all this stuff, like, they have a right to know. And she's like, yeah, okay, I know. She's like, they'll be fine, whatever. She goes, you need to, She's like, yeah. She goes, that's trying. So, what they're gonna do, she's gonna go, she's in her work clothes, all this stuff. She got off work, she's like, look, fine, I'll go, but you're coming with me. So, Windenburg is like, well, they live on the island of Windenburg, their parents, because they had it was a beach house, but they kind of decided to downsize as they got older. And, after Evelyn moved out and stuff, so they just moved to the beach house on the island of Windenburg. They lived out on the lands part over here, but so she's gonna travel. She's like, you're coming with me. Yeah, probably best not to take Miles, because she's like, they're going there. They took the train. So they're going over there, and she's like, as I guess moral support, just so she'll tell. She feels like maybe if Evelyn goes, they won't freak out as much. But it's hard to say what her parents might think. I haven't been, I guess, strict parents, but they're not lenient. They're not like the softish, I guess. Her mom's been out. Her mom is an astronaut, so she goes out in space a lot. And their dad is a chief. He's like high up in the detective. He's like the chief of the station. So, and that's also how they he was doing detective work. That's how he kind of found him too. They knew she was in the city. That's why they that's why they kind of contacted Evelyn. Now that I think of it, they contacted Evelyn because he knew she was in the city, but he didn't really know what part and all this stuff. And so, and of course, they have that what says they have their little boy Brain. Oh, there. So she's gonna come up and she sees him coming out and she's like, hey, Dad. She's like, I was just at work. I'd seen Evelyn. See, the fact is, I was at my boyfriend's house, my boyfriend's apartment. He got an apartment, and I'm gonna live there. Like, where's Mom? I don't know why I can't knock on the door. She may not be. Wait, is she not here? Evelyn, Willie, what are you doing? Yeah, you're supposed to be here. I don't know. Maybe she's not here for some reason, because we can invite her. So he's like, she's just gonna tell us. She's like, don't need to arrest me, Dad. Like, I'm fine, okay? Like, she goes, the truth of the matter, Dad, I'm pregnant. She's like, you're pregnant. Like, that's what she goes, Dad, I'm pregnant. That's why I'm gonna keep the baby. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll take care of myself. And he's like, oh, so you think you're grown, London? Like, you think, hold on. he goes, London, you think you're grown? You think you can handle this? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, yeah, Dad, like, I do, okay? He goes, oh, you think you can handle this? And she's like, yes. And, she goes, I know I can't, Dad. Like, we have it planned out. See, I have a job. Like, I'm still going to school. I'll still go to school. You know, I didn't go today. I called in sick, but, like, I was having morning sickness. I found out. You know, I'm guessing, whatever, that's what Evelyn said. It probably was. And my friend's like, okay, he goes, but you lied, you said you were at Sophia's, like, that's one. And she's like, I know, Dad, but she's like, he's like, okay, you think you're grown, you think you're this adult, you know, okay. He's like, I mean, he goes, you're 17, London, like, you think you can do this? Like, okay, you're about to be 18. Can't really, you know, stop you. Like, that's your choice, but just know, like, it's hard. Like, you know, yes, there are teen moms out there, and they make it work, but it's not that simple, you know, if you, this is what you want. I mean, I can't stop you, can I? She goes, no. He's like, yes, I mean, I can. I'm your father. Like, I can want you to do what you say. If I say, go get an abortion, get an abortion, or put it up for adoption, because, you know, I won't do that. But, because education's first, and you know that. In the Altman household, school comes first. You know, education, and family, like, all that. And she's like, Dad, like, I'll still do it. He goes, I hope you think you can, but, I mean, you know, we're always going to be here for you. Just, it's, you know, whatever. And, I'm gonna go, yeah, so stuff. She's like, okay, Evelyn. She's like, her dad probably, you know, that's this little girl, that's this young guy. He's just like, you know, he's so bad, he just wants to grab her and just pull her in the room, lock her in the room, and, like, bad like that sounds bad, but, like, you know, protect her from the world and stuff, be like, you know, how can my little girl go and get pregnant? You know, he's like, you know, do you see your sister pregnant? She's older than you. She's like, I'm not Evelyn, like, stop comparing me to Evelyn. See, you always do this, blah, blah, blah. He goes, look, I know, okay, I know. And so, Evelyn's just sitting there singing, just trying to tone it all out. But he's like, just, okay, like, me and your mom will be here, you know, we're gonna be grandparents. Like, she's like, look, you know, this is my uniform, I'll go work at the store, like, you can see them, all this stuff. He's like, okay. Okay, Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn's just kind of singing, yeah. Okay, anyways, with that wild, crazy note, I know it was a slow, I mean, like, it was a fast part, it was just a lot of, like, storytelling and all this stuff, but we're gonna go through some stuff that's gonna happen, and, yeah, there's a story will probably go between Miles and London, and then the three girls, and the story's gonna pick up. So if you like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Comment anything random. Comment what you'd like to see. Comment what you think's gonna happen between Miles and London and all this stuff. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Make my heart so much bigger. And until next time, bye.
Broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration.